Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video I want to talk about this Nigerian woman that her story has been going around for a while, but there's some aspect of it that I want to bring out. First time I got to hear about this girl was that there was a time a while back where there was a bit of a hoopla, and I talked about how people on social media are influencing our younger generation, and how I can't remember how I phrased that. One of my friends rang me around that time, and she was agreeing with me that people that are there on the social media or TV or whatever, that they influence people. And another aspect was where some people that felt like I was wrong, that is not celebrities or social media, whatever, they don't influence children, that children are influenced by their parents, and it is parents that raise their children, all of that. And I, for example, I can tell you that the way I reason and the way my mother reasons, they're not the same. So fine, our parents will always have a bit of influence in us, but society we live in has an influence. If you raise one child, for example, in Nigeria, and you raise another one in America, you're going to see a difference. So the environment and the, what people are exposed to influences people. Okay, so just follow me. You're going to get my point in a second. So this my friend was on the phone, and she was like agreeing with me. I said it's true. She now mentioned this girl called Korra, Korra. I hope I'm saying her name right. And said, oh, for example, that girl. She said, I think she said something about her family, a responsible family or something. Like she's from their place, or they're from the same place. And she said the girl's family, they are very responsible family. But I'm just quoting what my friend said. I said, oh, but the girl is not, like her family. And they said, but this girl is on the internet, and she's dancing basically, naked. She's twerking all the time, and not just that she's twerking, but she barely has clothes on. So I'm just giving a bit of a background as to how I got to know this lady. So it was after that conversation I actually checked her out to find out, who is this Korra show, and I saw her. She basically does a lot of twerking or whatever. It wouldn't be my cup of tea. Get that? My cup of tea. So that was how I got to know this girl. So recently there was something going around, and they said something about her marriage is over. She actually just had a baby recently. One aspect that I actually want to address is the people being surprised. Whoa, how can they break up? Okay, the husband came out and said it's over. I think he wants a divorce from what he wrote. He made a post in which he said only you can make a decision for what your worth is, and that would determine how you allow people to treat you. And there's another one I really want to find. There's another one where he said Korra and I are getting a divorce. It's over. Okay, I won't be treated this way longer. I did my absolute best to make it work. That's what he posted. Another one, he said, I didn't want this. I did my best. My heart broken. I supported her. I loved her. I don't deserve the way I was treated. There was one about something narcissistic, something. Now, another one here, and he said, I'm tired of the narcissism, cheating, and lack of accountability. I've been trying since 2018 to save our marriage. And if I don't do exactly what she says, she divorces me. Apparently, it's like she threatens him that if he doesn't do what he wanted, she will divorce him. I've been a prisoner that has his family used against him if she doesn't get exactly what she wants. On top of that, there was a video.
Why am I doing what? Repeat it.
I was literally naked.
You're not, but you're not now.
I was naked.
But you're not now. Repeat what you said.
Why are you doing this?
Repeat it. Repeat it.
Wow. Okay. Well,
repeat it. Repeat it. Repeat it.
Okay.
You can't.
Daddy, I love pepper.
So I don't know what she must have said, and then he put on the camera and say, repeat it. Repeat what you said. So apparently he's trying to show that that looks like he's trying to show that, okay, this is what she will never say in public, but this is what she says to me in our real life. Anyone that does not know, this girl actually does a lot of live streams. The guy is a doctor. Is it like a chiropractor or something like that? That's what I saw, on his Instagram. All her videos, if you go check her platform, is a lot of live streams. She's maybe dancing and live stream it, she and her husband, her children, her daughter, before she had the second one. This whole thing is happening a few days after she had the baby. I think about a week after she just had the baby. So that is the post saying that they are breaking up. And first thing first I want to say is, one mistake people make, and I always speak about it, is you don't judge by what you see on social media. The idea of ever looking at people on social media as a standard, I've always spoken about it. You can't do that. The only thing, let me tell you, there are some areas where you can look at people and say, okay, yeah, let me copy that, let me copy that. For example, if people are doing videos on how to clean your house, right? Even if they are faking it, you are learning something from that one. You get my point? There are some areas, social media, to a great extent, is too much made up stuff. And apart from being made up, at the same time, it's not everything people are going to post out there. They are going to post when they are having a great time, when they are dancing together, when they are happy, for you guys to see. Because that is what they should post. Of course, they're not going to post to you when they are fighting. People are not saying, oh, so this is not fake. They've been doing lovey-dovey. Let me tell you, when they argue, they're not going to post the argument. But when they are doing lovey-dovey, they show it. I made a video once when some people told me about how beautiful my house is, how clean my house is, and I told them, look, I'm obsessed with having a clean house. I get really irritated if my house is messy. Even though work affects me, my ability to keep my house as clean as I would love it, but I give it the best I can do. Now I made a video where some people were complimenting so much, oh, your house, because I have the channel where I used to show cleaning and cooking and other things. And I remember saying, I said, look, you always see my house and you say my house is tidy, but the truth is this, the day my house is messy, I will not put camera and film it and show you. So don't think my house is always 100% spotless. Of course, I'm going to show it to you when it's clean. Imagine like parents that children's toys are here or there or whatever, and your friend rings you and say, I'm coming to your house. Or somebody knocks on your door. Or if somebody says, I'm coming to your house, you're not going to leave your house messy. You're going to quickly put things away. Or if you are wearing only bra and pants, relax in your house. Somebody can say, they call. Will you stay like that? You can't be presentable. So people on social media, there are some people that are not necessarily deceiving you. Because of course they're not going to post the downside. They're going to post the positive ones on social media, right? But there are some people that are obviously intentionally deceptive. We've seen girls that were doing there was one girl they caught one time. I think America. She went and sat on first class on the plane and took a picture and posted on Instagram, and then went back to her economy seat. People now decided to film her and post it on the internet and called her out. You see, that one is obvious deception. So, but this one, a couple that don't show you their fights, of course they are not supposed to be showing you negative things. I really want to clarify that. So don't ever use social media as a guide for your life. Oh, look at what she has, look at what some people borrow. Even there are some people that are always like dressing up and showing you the best clothes, designer wears. There are people that wear designer wears and they borrow it for Instagram photos. They have been exposed now. When they finish, they return it. Some people will go and buy clothes from the shop, use it to post on Kini. One girl on YouTube was saying the other, she buys clothes, use it for a clothing haul, and she returns every single thing. And people will be like, oh, look at the thing she can afford in the clothing haul. Oh, she spent £500. Oh, she spent £1,000 on clothes. I wish I could. You don't know, so the person go return them after. So that is one aspect of, saying social media people. This couple, I say it again, of course they are not going to post their fights. That is not the right thing to do. They're going to post things that are positive. And then another area I want to address. This couple now, we are on the outside though. We don't know inside their marriage. But I want to speak on. Some people have been going to the guy's Instagram and they're leaving him comments like, there's some people that leave funny comments like, uncle, when you marry Nigeria, what do you expect? You have married all of us, you're not going anywhere. This marriage will not end. No, you're not ending any marriage. People are leaving funny comments. That is there too. And some people say, no, we love two of you together, all of those. That's fine. But there are some people that will leave comments that are very, I don't even know what words to use. They are kind of coming for him, kind of, let me put their comments. And they would go to the lady and they'll support her, yeah, you be strong lady, you be this, oh, you're this. They're already taking sides from the outside. Mistakes some women make is this. They feel like women will support women no matter what. And that's not true. This particular case, the lady has not said a single word. What happened? She has not said it. The guy has basically cried out and he decided to do it on social media. Why is he doing it on social media? Their lives are basically on social media. He decided to cry out. But before you come for him for crying out, I want to speak about the double standard. I'm not taking sides, but I'm just saying, sit back before you be taking sides. Realize this bias or this double standard, right? If there was a lady that came out and cried out and said narcissistic, blah 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 blah, all of that, everybody would be like, yeah, support. And then the guy is the one that said it. People don't even want to know if it is true or if it is not true. There are some people that do not quickly listen to a guy when they cry out. I am not a fan of that double standard. Every human being deserves to be heard. I'm not saying he's telling the truth, but I'm not saying, well, all I'm saying is that don't jump, don't go by he's a man and just assume. There are some men that are going through some stuff in their marriages, but they never cry out. I say it again. Somebody said you're always supporting people moving on. I will always support people. I will always support people moving on. I have another video now. I've not edited. I've not uploaded about a Nigerian guy that is married. Whether I married a Igbo woman, and then the relationship ended. He married another one, and that woman now came to the house and put petrol, put fire. As we talk now, that guy is 6 feet under. I grew up in a home where my parents were fighting that my mother has almost died twice. One said, I made a video here, my mama died. Now God bring her back. So when I tell people to move on, I know what I'm talking about. I grew up in a home where they did not move on. They stayed there, say, till death do us part. And death almost did their part. So when I speak, I'm speaking from that experience. I am always going to be in favor of that. Now, this guy came out and cried out and said, narcissistic, cheating, and all of those things. I would rather, sometimes, let's allow men to speak up. Don't gag them because they are men. Before you say you must stick with women no matter what, I always say it. A man is the son of a woman. He is the brother of a woman. He is the father of a woman. Where is your support for those women that are the mothers and the daughters or the sisters of the man? When you decide not to support their brother, their uncle, their son, their father, you are doing a disservice for your fellow women. I'm not telling you who to support between these two couples. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying don't base it on male or female. There are some men that never cried out. The only cry out you will hear is that they deleted the family, deleted himself. Is that better? This is what happens when it's built up inside until it explodes. When a man decides to speak, don't shut them up. Why is it okay? Look at social media. Look at YouTube, for example. A lot of women are very comfortable to come out and share their stories. My ex-husband was a this. My blah, blah, blah. Men should be comfortable too to speak up. And when people gather in the comment section and support the woman and all of those, when women come out to speak out or speak up, who says that it's not okay to also let men speak up and listen to them? That is the area I want to speak about. I don't live in their marriage. I don't know what's going on in there. But I do not like the idea of gagging somebody because of the, is a man, he should not be speaking. It's only a woman that should speak. It's not right. I'm a mother too, and I wouldn't want tomorrow my son is having problems and he can't speak because men are not expected to speak. Everybody should be allowed to speak. That is my point. Before we leave comment now and say you're supporting, I'm not supporting anybody. Don't base your decision on if it's a man or a woman. That area is the area I really wanted to address in this because I saw some of those things going on. We don't know. We don't know between them who was the difficult one or who was not. But I want to say that I'm looking at the timing of the thing. The lady just had a baby. The hormones are up and down or being easily irritable. And what people think is moi. One child, you say, it's hard though. Second one, you will not know that it's not easy. The more children people have, it's a lot to juggle. It's possible she became overwhelmed. I'm just saying, because what he said is been happening for a long time, maybe, but this particular one, maybe, I don't know, I feel like maybe he should have been, you see, it's hard to say he should have been patient because I don't know what happened in there, but I'm just saying that this particular time, she just had a baby, if I'm not mistaken, maybe still a week ago or something like that. From what he's saying, whatever things he didn't like that she was doing, it's possible she doing it more than before because of the timing. She just had the baby and there's so much going on. That's another aspect that needs to be addressed. Bottom line, me, I don't know two of them. I'm not supporting anybody. I have not seen any, what's it called, I don't see any reason to say, okay, this one, no. Okay, so that's not what my video is about. My video is about don't gag people because they are men. I don't support that. Okay, don't gag people because they are men. Women should be able to speak up and men also should be able to speak up. Avoid double standard. And as always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye.